What's up, guys? Today is round 3 of Drift South. So we actually set up last night at Ruapuna and we left the car there, we left the trailer there, we've been through scrutineering. Now, should be an easy morning. We just pack up, load up all the tools, let's get into it. Old mate from Invercargill made his way up here.
Good morning there, Sue.
Oh, good morning. You're making sure the car runs smoothly all day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, righto. Another one from Invercargill. You're from the coast, mate. A little bit better. So what's happened here is I built a diff last weekend, we put it in, took it for a test drive, turns out I can't build diffs. First time, gave it a go, can't do it. So all good. Pulled that diff out, put the other diff back in. We've got a locating ring that's separate to the drive shaft to obviously locate its centre onto the diff. We pulled the old diff out, we left it on there. So now we've got to pull the drive shaft out, put the spacer back in.
This thing.
Yeah. This thing here.
As you can see here, a natural dildo in his habitat. As he does his ritual mating call. Ah!
Me just in some landscaping.
Basically, we came into that first corner, everything was mid. Tried to correct the car through around the cone. As we came onto a switch, I felt a bit of a shudder in the steering wheel, but I knew I was getting chased, so you don't just back out of it. And we came in through the next switch, and that shudder kind of bound up on the steering. The car went to lock before the steering could get there, and we spun. So I tried to clutch out just to send it around a little bit further so that we could get away from the chase car's line, but we didn't get around quick enough before they came in and hit us. So our fault, we spun, but now we've got to figure out what's wrong. This little ball joint's come loose, and that's what gave us a bit of steering bind and everything
That was
like
what that wobble we saw was.
Yeah, there's a video and you can see the wheel doing this while I'm on top. So that gave us a bit of bind and whatnot. So yeah, as the car rotated, the steering didn't come with it, and that's why we spun. And yeah, where we made contact was that front left wheel, and I'm pretty sure it's been a shock, brand new set, but we've just pulled the camber out, and hopefully that kind of gives us rough enough to keep going.
Two to go.
were like this close to bind. Because we go.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I can move it, and then.
Or is it beat the rat?
Something wrong with eigentlich okay.
Faster? She's bro.
Yeah.
But what I think is happening this lower ball joint in here is that washer is hitting the housing of the GKTEC arm, because that shank in there that goes the whole way through, as well as the shock, is now bent. Lovely. So Dylan's already had a shot picking up a turbo for someone else.
Turbo rolled over and the oil drain blew the back window. Good day. Fucking having a mean day.
So he's bringing in some non-extended shanks for us for the lower ball joint. Fingers crossed that by using the non-extended ones, if the shock is bent, it looks bent. So with the amount of camber that's probably going to be in that wheel, it should still reduce where the washer's going to sit on the bottom, because we're changing the pivot point, we're shortening it up. So the ball joint sits in through the shaft, and you've got the knuckle that sits on the taper. There's a wee spacer that sits in here, and then you tighten the taper up against the knuckle, and then on the bottom we've got holes drilled in there for split pins to go through the nut and through the stud. But yeah, the top section keeps coming loose. We can't split pin it or anything like that. But by reducing the length from here to here, should in fact, instead of having the ball joint like that, it should reduce it to be something like that. So when we put the washer on the bottom, that won't bind against the body on that side. I'll tell you what guys, this is exactly the reason why you run genuine wheels. Alright, we've got a big scuff mark there, and we've got a couple of scuffs around there. But she's still straight, and from here she still looks mid. Choice.
You just became a stancy boy for a minute there.
Yeah, I had a shit ton of camber there. Oh, it was probably about 13 degrees, I reckon.
I feel like we probably should have lubed it a wee bit, but oh well. Spit on it. Spit on it. Yeah. If that's move, there's a mark. You got a mark on that. There's a mark on this side that has moved.
Yeah, it's all good. Hasn't moved. Something. I reckon that maybe the rack's bent.
Just slightly.
Well, do I have news for you?
Let's open that rack. So we have a new D-Max reinforced steering rack from Japan.
You wouldn't want to leave the rack.
Luckily, we stock these. Yeah, most Nissans are M16 by 1.
I pray that oil stays inside me.
Right, real quick, Todd, take those fittings out that you just...
Yeah.
Yeah, take those out.
19.
Coming.
I don't think you can get any more covered at this point.
Oh shit.
It just looks like you're washing your hands and have steering fluid.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, correct, got it.
You got it?
Oh, look at that. The shaft is scored.
It is.
Up and down scratches.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see up and like scratches that go up and down. To me, that means we've bent a shock. Should have looked at that earlier.
Whoa! Squish shot.
Is it alright?
How much preload's on it?
Has it got a ping?
Oh.
There you go.
Not much.
Yeah, it's bent. I can feel it moving.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it is.
god. Oh.
Brand new set.
So
Good job. So can you just buy a new shock insert for that?
Yeah, I'll just buy the whole
okay?
new threaded body, take everything off it, and then yeah.
Cool.
Well, I might have to buy the new lower mount and everything with it.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to recharge that.
So we might as well just throw that in to get home at least.
We'll just put both of these shocks in, see what it looks like,
And just run it.
Test
and
it.
just
Run it for the day. Alright.
Thoughts and prayers?
Yeah, thoughts and prayers be with me. Very sorry to Thomas, we're about to battle. But he's leading first, so we'll know by the end of that run.
Do you get a mechanical lap?
I'm doing one mechanical lap, and then I chase, and then I lead. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, I told him
Fingers crossed.
this means he can get close, this means he can't.
Only took him like 4 hours to get back out there.
It would have full locked so
It's not really on an angle,
Hey,
We're doing something, it's in front.
It's on a big angle.
on the piss again.
Send it.
Just go for it.
That's a stunty boy. Holy shit.
I've got like nothing to turn. We like entered, I was like, yeah, sick, and then I threw it back that way, grabbed the handbrake, and then it was like, and it stopped, and I knew we weren't at lock, and it was back in. I was like, okay, bum, 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 and we weren't coming around, and then we went off. So it would have been cool to pull off, but there's like no lock turning right, or there's no feeling to lock turning right. So there was no, I pulled up next to him coming down the straight, and I was like, but I'm not making someone chase that.
No.
It's just bad decision. It just like, it felt underpowered, like steering's completely f***ing
Might
shit.
have been dragging really bad in the front.
So, I don't know, but there was like the most horrible. What was that?
Oh, his f***ing hoodies just went into the fan.
That was the most horrible driving that car has ever done. I was
Hey, so health and safety, don't have tags around f***ing fans on.
I was so ready the minute we entered there. I was so ready, and then we switched back. Good. So yeah, no, garbage. I was like, I'm not making you chase that. That's disgusting.
Don't want to ruin your day real bad.
Yeah. I was like, you're either going to put that much of a gap, you're going to get scored down,
Yeah.
or I'm going to spin and you're going to collect me. So,
Oh, thank you for that. That's...
oh, no, there's no point. Like, my lead would have been so, there's obviously something else in there that's wrong.
Yeah.
We've done a wheel alignment off measurements,
Yeah.
but not off angles,
Yeah.
and that's garbage. So, but yeah, something like, we've got the camber top hats all the way out, and it's still like 3 degrees more than that one all the way out. We think it must be the knuckle.
But then the caliper would be dragging because it's shit, man.
Sweet dude, catch up.
Caliper would drag it.
It depends on how it's been. I don't know.
Wouldn't have that problem with an SR20.
I'm super disappointed in the car today. Nothing went our way again. After that hit, we did everything we could to try and figure out what was being diagnosed, all the issues, so that we could get back on track. We had people running to and from the workshop to try and sort us out all the parts we needed. We got to a point where there's further investigating needed. We don't know whether it's a knuckle or a lower control arm that's bent. So it is what it is. We're going back to the workshop now anyway. I'm going to shout everyone pizza because everyone did absolutely marvellous today. So big thanks to everyone that was helping out.
Thanks for Dylan.
But yeah, thanks for Dylan. Thanks for Todd. Thanks for Cody. So yeah, we're going to have a pizza party.
Guy's coming around.
Guy's coming around. I think we're going to do a clutch on his car. If we can't do something with his clutch, unbeknown to him, we're just going to put a uni clutch in there and send it. So. Tonight we'll get back to the workshop, get some food, get the cars sorted, and see what we can do. So we're back at the workshop. We've got the S14 up on jack stands because someone needs the hoist. Mr. Choice Files over here.
Why you gotta do me like that?
So we've ripped into it, and we still couldn't figure out whether it was the arm or the knuckle that's bent. However, check that out. So, and it's not exactly straight that way either.
Yeah, it's not good.
Good bit of kit until you get crashed into. So, that can sit there for now, and I'm gonna have a feed because I'm starving and it's like 9 o'clock at night, so it's probably not even that late, but pizza party!
Come here, my friend.
Come here? What's going on?
We found the thing.
Ta-da!
Oh, what? The pad's gone.
Brother.
Sick.
Lightweight.
That one's all good.
Lightweight.
We need those.
Where is it?
On the floor.
And my arm.
It's on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's not bad. I expected your floater plate to be worse.
Well, that's gonna have to just be what it is.
Yep.
So now we need to f***ing stack together the best we've got.
That's your fault. No, you did that.
Yeah.
This is Cody. He came second in Drift South today.
My first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that one, bro.
So if we go like that, down,
Yeah.
and then we go like,
That.
well, this one was kind of stuck on this because doesn't really like to float. Maybe this is the problem.
Yeah, potentially based off that.
Look a bit colourful.
But I don't know you, man, but this wheel's straight again.
Yeah, but you know the others. Right, all right. So that one's straight.
Guys leaving before he gets roped into something.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, Felicia. So we've got a V4 GK Jeep on this side, and we have a Laura in the way. And we have a V1 GK Tech on this side, so time to go to bed. She is on the ground. Oh yeah, hold on. We are.
Have we done it?
Oh,
Look at that. Triple one though.
there we go.
Now we can't go wrong there.
11 past 1 in the morning, so big thanks to f***ing everyone here.
We got it.
Oh. So we'll head to the track tomorrow morning. We'll give this thing a wheel alignment as best we can, and just do a quick bolt check in the front end because I know like that strut top's loose, and yeah. And then if this thing drives, it's going to get a hiding. So honestly, every single one of you guys that were here tonight, whether you're just here hanging out, pizza, having a yarn, helping, you guys rock. I couldn't have done this day without like every single one of you guys, and I appreciate it immensely. It's just one of those like emotional days where things just didn't go right whatsoever, but the car is back together. We've got a couple of tweaks that we are going to do at the track tomorrow. But yeah, for now, it's 2 a.m. and I really need to get some sleep. I'm going to be up in 5 hours and it's going to be another full-on day. So yeah, I'm going to hit the shower, hit the bed, and we'll see you guys in the morning. So we're down here at the final round of Drift South season. We've made it here, we've got the car, we've done the best job we can, so we're going to get out there. We're going out for an hour and a half practice session. So we'll see what the car goes like and we'll find out soon. Well, that went pretty damn good, to be honest. We are having a little bit of issue with steering lock, obviously going from bloody rowdy drifters. But yeah, because of us doing this wheel alignment at the track, going from the Vision 4 knuckles to the Vision 1 knuckles, I am a little bit lower on the amount of lock side. It's probably stopping a bit earlier than I'd like. Blessing in disguise putting that new rack in yesterday, because I've never had such good power steering. And we've been speaking about this for months, about putting it in. And I was like, no, but I don't want to bend a rack, a new one. Turns out it was a bent rack. I actually just came in because I thought the tyres were bulled, and I've probably got about 3 to 4 millimeter tread. But yeah, I'm coming down the straight, and I'm coming around the corner in 3rd gear, and as I straighten up and whatnot, I just click 4th gear, and it just loses traction again. And you go to 5th, and it's still losing traction. So it's a lot to handle. So yeah, I don't trust this setup, but it's good. It's getting us through the day. Oh yeah, that's a lot of oil. I mean, we had to do another lap, and yeah. Oh.
Oh, perfect timing.
That's like 30 fucking laps.
Are you serious?
Still, oh my god. I really feel for you, Ash, I really do. Looks like never ending it.
It never is. At least the ground's wet, so the oil's not sticking.
Yeah, when it came out and you were halfway down the straight, and I'm like, that's not the tyres.
Yeah, that's why I just went straight back in. Like, I got to the end of the straight and I was like, nah, tyre smoke should be gone by now. But every time if like during that last corner, if I pluck 3rd gear on initiation, it's like, and then like, I put my foot on the brake and it stops.
So are you going burger or?
Oh no, it's just a drain.
Drain?
So like, I'm assuming I've got a heat sleeve over a rubber section hose. Yeah. I'm assuming it's melted that rubber section hose.
So I'm hearing it's broken. I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, Ash broke something again. Oh, would you look at that? You could start like a vlog, eh? Of just like, I don't want to be on the hot seat anymore. No. But a vlog of every time your car breaks.
That's what I do! That's all I do. After all the effort last night, didn't quite cut the mustard. Pretty gutted for Guy coming all this way and little mechanicals like that when you work so hard to work through it, but
Well, you got us like 10 laps more than we would have got.
yeah, we tried.
This was perfect.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Gangster
And then you go out there for battles and
blue line or something.
We got the burnout done though. So we
Yeah,
got
like
full
I
parts.
spun out, yeah, and it was weird. So I was like, and then there's no pedal, and then it came back. So I was like, okay, let's go. And put off the line, smoke and everything in the car. And
car's letting us down this weekend. We're going to see you and the car working at D1 next weekend.
yeah,
It's a lot of work, bro.
yeah, we go home on Monday, get home at midnight on Monday. Then Tuesday we pick up LZ's car from Auckland. Wednesday we have to work on the car. Thursday we go to D1,
Oh,
and everything's great. So,
yeah.
But this thing's probably done more laps than this whole grid. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
in a year, so
Yeah.
it's all right. Hey, these things happen. Unfortunately, the best of the times, but oh, I'm still happy. Coach still got second for the day.
Yeah, that's
yesterday,
on.
So that was good. So the car got something, and I'm just letting the team down.
That's all she wrote, but hey, you fix it, and next weekend we're gonna see you
Run the wall.
We're gonna see you sitting in first place,
Go
brother.
win that bitch, yeah.
You're gonna be standing on
I
that podium.
gotta make up for it. Yeah, it's all right.
And we're actually gonna see Guy there. We're driving up to get our new vehicle, so
Be excited.
yeah.
Should be a good time. You can come wrench on this thing. Do you know what
Yeah,
spinner
righto.
to use?
No.
No, that's all right.
Usually the open end.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you
open end and
you
you just
break it.
whatever size. Yeah, no problem.
Is this where I put my annual leave in there?
No. We're gonna get it done together, mate.
Thanks, pal.
So yeah, we've got Monday to do the clutch in the S14. Or figure out what exactly we're doing with it, and yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday we've got to run the store, send all the orders out. Then yeah, Thursday we drive up to Tauranga. We're picking up our new and then we're going to help these guys out at D1. Drive back the following Monday just to load up again on Thursday. Drive back to Taupo for LZ World Tour. So yeah, we got a long couple of weeks, but I think we'll get it done. As long as this guy just stops talking.
Hey, but if you want good quality parts, come and visit my mate Ash over here. He'll sort you out. But when your drift car breaks every track day, I actually need some parts for my car, eh?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'll see you on
cool.
Tuesday.